It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got a showcase of shutdown defenses. It's the Vikings and the Titans, and it comes your way next.
Welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess. They could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings, they're in their stride of late, winners of 3 of their last 4. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Vikings to go on offense for the first time, and it's a rookie at the helm, the 10th overall pick back in April. Out of Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well. Won the ball game, bottom line. May not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
To throw on the first play, McCarthy steps away to his left. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
And we both know there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things broke down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. That's to one of the new Charger wideouts, DJ Chark. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it's second down. Here's McCarthy. That's once again complete to Chark. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. They run for the first time here with Rashad White. He takes us for about 6 down inside the 40. White's numbers from a week ago. 18 carries, 62 yards.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold him a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Read option, this is White. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They keep it on the ground. White again. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing is McCarthy. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Chigakakwo. His 5th touchdown now on the air. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. A long long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted number 1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. We might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Murray. This pass left side to Downs. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Here's Murray. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
How about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go, shh.
There's a hush indeed. That's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Titan defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And not just speed, not just their physical skills. You know what pulls it all together for the secondary? Their smarts and communication. They play really well as a unit.
That's taken in, Dontavian Wicks. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. And a nice little gain. 3rd down and 1. Off the bootleg, here's McCarthy. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Opting to run again here with White. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3rd and 3. McCarthy gets set to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Vikings 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
2nd down and 3, ball on the 7. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. To the air with McCarthy. He'll get that out to the flat to White. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's fourth down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, now but how about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And this is up and good from Pinheiro. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early two-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early, as they've got it 1st and 10. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4. As they've got it as we resume action. Thomas has got it, complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Murray now to throw. That one complete to McConkey. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes us up to the 47. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Offense heading back out, and with them comes Rachaad White. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. 2nd and 5. Now McCarthy. And he will not get the connection there, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. McCarthy operating from the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. Operating from the gun. McCarthy. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. White running to the left. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 55 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They go right back to White here on 1st down. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he is going to get this close to the 1st down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 44. The offense on third down tonight, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 at this point. They're looking at third and a few inches. They'll run with Herbert. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to fourth down. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Titans offense had Kyler Murray headed back out onto the field. And he's been very impactful in using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by quarterback. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On play action, it's Murray. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And Thomas has it. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up fourth down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a fourth down.
Tressway on fourth down is sent out to punt. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return, and it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First down, here's White. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. In motion right is Jones. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. They'll get 5 out of the scramble with second down. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. Flush to his right, able to shake him off. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Back to throw, McCarthy. That ball nearly intercepted, but it could not hang on. Oh, good there. Certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be fourth down. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. That one sails out of bounds. A side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Downs going in motion right. Throwing now is Murray. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been in a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling. Maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. They can't ask for much more than this. They've got it first and goal from the 5. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Here's a tap forward by McCarthy on a touch pass. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on first and goal. Looking to throw. McCarthy. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man in concert.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And able to get this out to the 25. Tennessee offense set to go again. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. To throw, it's Murray. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And the Vikings are going to beef up their secondary here. 6 DBs on third. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, and his offense was staring down what was likely a 3 and out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on the keeper the moment it revealed itself.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. He's got it at the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice game. Give him 32 on the play.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Here's Murray. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Murray now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Dancing to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Kyler Murray in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half.
And you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Aubrey good with a PAT, and they'll cut the lead to 17-7. So that drive goes 8 plays, and the play that polished it off was the touchdown run by Kyler Murray. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where it was our visitors who were able to walk away with the road victory. Jordan Love leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle. We have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side can play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. As we welcome you back for quarter number 3. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. A dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To throw is Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Play action. Now it's Murray. He'll buy some time right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Drake Jackson, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. On the ground, it's Ford. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Murray going to throw. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. In motion left is Thomas. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Now Murray. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Danico Autry. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, He's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. And his kick is indeed good, and they're back within a touchdown at 17-10. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Vikings offensive running back Rashawn White set to take over again. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying, but nothing that they have done has worked so far. They'll let this one go deep for Chark. The guy's man complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Vikings. DJ Chark, 77 yards. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree, totally question it more. This rookie, big time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. The secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. From the 35 on 2nd down. Murray, pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Derek Barnett, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go. Back to throw now on 1st down. They'll get just a yard on the scramble at 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
This is Ford. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
And he will have the Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, pulled down the defender, made him
What do you
think.
mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he's going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, and it curls back inside for the completion.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. Now Murray off play action. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 26. Fortunate to get that football back. As trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 more yards there and another first down. They run with 4. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Again, they turn to 4. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half, 4-down territory.
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
But you have to be aware defensively that you've got 2 goals, because obviously you're trying to prevent the touchdown, but you're also trying to keep it from getting a first down as well. That time they weren't up to the task, and it's 1st and goal.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Drake Jackson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational, CD. That is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Murray now running right on the option. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A solid chunk of 11 yards there on the keeper. But 4th down now.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe we'll start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
On play action, now McCarthy. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
He gets that one complete to Ricks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
They will run with White out of the shotgun. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 92 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shark the motion man right. Throwing is McCarthy. That one complete. He finds Shark. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. Here's McCarthy. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and he brings up 3rd down and a sack. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. 3rd down from the gun, McCarthy. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team. But the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And even with the missed field goal that we just saw, they still have to try and erase a 2-score 4th quarter deficit.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it, no matter what it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Here's Murray. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Play fake. Murray. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball, because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Looking to throw McCarthy. Looking end zone for Jones. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. When the guy with that type of speed, You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And he will have the Vikings first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. They stay on the ground with White. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 110 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2nd down and 4. Running out of the gun with White. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game will breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you got to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Normally, you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? At this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. White is not going anywhere. Will be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. White is in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Pinheiro now to have the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. A 10-play drive that time. And it was Rashad White who wrapped the drive up with a touchdown run. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. You see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Murray now to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
And the football going back to the Vikings offense. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Here's White. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the one. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Once again, it's White. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it with White, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Rashad White, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings take the first turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe hand it off, let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Thomas has got it. Complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. This was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, and especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football is all about. A true team game. And they got it done in this one.
So for Minnesota, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now in the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. I'm Brandon Gordon. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.